The term proactive maintenance means a few different things when it comes to the maintenance world. But today I'm going to talk about what the term proactive maintenance for reliability-centered maintenance processes, all in just 2 minutes. In some of the previous videos, I talked about the first 5 questions of the RCM process: function, functional failure, failure mode, failure effect, and failure consequence. So now we need to select a suitable task. Question 6 asks, what should be done to reduce the risk of failure by either preventing it or predicting it before it fails? Because we are doing this before it fails, it's proactive, which is obviously opposite to reactive after. All of the options here that we need to look at are going to be scheduled. So the first one that we consider is a scheduled on-condition task. Is it possible or technically feasible? And also, does it deal with the consequence suitably? On condition includes predictive, condition-based maintenance, and condition monitoring. For example, if we have a gas traveling through a pipe, we could do thickness testing for corrosion using an ultrasonic probe. It may be that a restoration or a replacement is also an option, and we'll call that preventive maintenance. If we're confident that this task will reduce the risk and it may be more worthwhile, it might also be cheaper. For example, we could just throw out the pipe and replace it with a new one every 5 years. We'd want to be pretty confident that this was actually accurate and is it also worthwhile, cost effective, and so forth. It would be pretty hard to restore it back to its original thickness, so that's probably not very feasible either. If none of these options are technically feasible or worth doing, then we move on to question 7 of the RCM process. This RCM approach means that proactive tasks are only selected for a failure that really needs it. If the consequence wasn't very high, perhaps none of them are worthwhile. So we move on to the next video coming out soon, where we'll go through what should be done if a suitable proactive task cannot be found. So make sure you stay tuned, click on the subscribe button so you don't miss it, and I'll see you then.